Chapter 7. We Tap the Pettus Phone. Lars and I sped back to Winchester Street. Pettus and the girl were still waiting for their car. "Truthfully, there's no need to follow them," I said. "He'll ditch the blonde as soon as he can. He desperately needs to call his father and ask who we are. I have a phone tap." I accelerated away and stopped when I saw a phone booth. I jumped out and searched the hanging book for Randolph Bolling Pettus's address. I tore the page out and ran back to the fort. I parked in front of a large mansion on Commonwealth Avenue. Then Lars and I began reconnoitering the property. "There," said Lars, pointing to where the phone line connected to the house. "That's a big wall to get over," I said. "Let's hope he doesn't have a dog." Lars and I climbed over the wall and jumped down into a lush garden. We found an unlocked cellar door. There was a ladder there. We carried it out, and I used it to climb up to the telephone junction box. I attached the tap wires. Then Lars and I waited in the darkness below. The line rang. I flipped up one side of my earphones so Lars could hear. "Hello? Father, it's me, John." "What's wrong, son?" "Nothing. I just need to ask you about something." "What?" "Do you know Senator Collins?" "No." "What about Alistair Wilcox?" "No." "They said they were friends of yours." "I've never heard of them." "They knew about something." "What?" "That thing that happened last Thursday night." "What did they say about it?" "Collins insinuated that your support for him keeps me out of trouble." "Describe this Collins." "He was a big guy with gray hair and a bushy mustache." "Describe the other guy." "Thin, dark hair." "Where did you run into these two men?" "At a nightclub on Winchester Street." "Who were you with?" "A girl from Boston College." "I have no idea who Collins or Wilcox are. Tell me exactly what they said to you." "They were seated near us. They asked if I was your son. They were really friendly and asked us to join them. They ordered champagne." "Who was seated first, you or them?" "We had just gotten there, so it was probably them." "It was just a chance meeting, then. I have no idea who these two men are or what they were getting at. But I suggest you buckle down and concentrate on your schoolwork, young man. That's what I'm paying for you to go to college for, not to gallivant about town with wayward co-eds." "Yes, Father." "It's time you grow up." "Yes, Father." The line went dead. I jerked down the tap. Lars and I climbed over the wall and hurried back to my car. "Let's end this tonight," I said, taking the .45 from under the dashboard. "You want to talk to the father?" "Yes, he's primed for the plucking." "What will we say to him?" "It's obvious he loves his son. He knows his son is demented. Maybe tonight we can talk him into getting his son some help." "Why are you bringing the gun?" "I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it." "That's a good enough reason." Lars and I hurried to the gate. I shined a light on the call box and rang the house. "Who's there?" asked a shrill voice. "It's Collins and Wilcox," I said. The gate buzzed. Lars and I walked to the front door. It opened slowly. "Come in," said a man. I couldn't see who it was, so I kept my hand on the pistol in my pocket. The old man suddenly appeared. He had the same chiseled features as John Pettus. He was holding a rifle by his side. Lars and I were escorted into the drawing room and told to sit. The old man remained standing. The rifle remained ready at his side. "Who are you? What do you want?" he asked. "You can buy off the police, and you can buy off the politicians," I said. "But you can never buy off the insurance company." "I asked who you were." "We're insurance dicks, Mr. Pettus. We investigate suspicious deaths. The girl killed last Thursday had an enormous policy out on her. Naturally, we had to look into it. It was an open and shut case. Murder one. We tricked your son into confessing in front of 2 witnesses tonight. He also confessed about, well, other things. The kid is sick, Mr. Pettus. We know it. You know it. It won't do anyone any good for some poor kid suffering from schizophrenia or whatever he's got to fry in the electric chair. What the kid needs is professional help. If you're willing to get it for him, we'll burn the case file. The insurance company makes the payoff either way. No one has to know about this, or the other stuff. You must do what's right, Mr. Pettus. You owe it to the girl's family, and the families of the others." The old man sat, put the rifle down, and began to weep. I brought the telephone over to him. "Tell the police everything," I said.